Huh? Hello, hello, hello. Is anyone here? Right? For me, I didn't order anything. There's a package at my door, y'all. And I did not order anything. So my daughter is off screen going to open it for me.
Maybe Dominic did and just forgot to change the address to his name.
Still opening. I want to know what it is. Bring it up here. Hey, my darlings. Hi, Kim, Vera, Bertha, Elena, and Minerva. Hi, guys. How are you guys today? I was just saying there's a package at the door. My daughter says it has my name on it. I don't remember ordering anything. You know, sometimes it gets like that when you order stuff and you forget what you order. She wants scissors but doesn't want to be on film. You would think that she's my daughter and wants to be like her mama when she grows up, but no, she's kind of back of the house, behind the scenes kind of person. But how was everybody today? Oh, thank you, Kim. You know, I wondered about that because I don't know if you can tell or if you can notice or if you've seen any of my other lives or when I'm on camera, but I put on makeup. Today I have on none. So I asked my daughter, I said, how does this look? You know, tell me how it looks before I come on. And she was like, Mommy, you're fine. I'm like, yeah, but you see me like this all the time. So thank you for that, Kim. I appreciate you telling me that I look wonderful even without makeup. Yes. That is mine. Turns out the package is mine. I ordered an outfit from Belk last weekend when I was in Destin, Florida with some of my girlfriends. If you did not see that live, please go back and check it out. And we had a wonderful time at the beach. We went just to hang out. We did not anticipate the drive being so long. All we knew was that we were getting in a car. Somebody mapped it from where we were that afternoon when we were supposed to be leaving, which was after school, to Destin, Florida, and it came up 5 hours. Unbeknownst to us, it was almost a 7-hour drive. Of course, we stopped in between, but the drive going was longer. It seemed, than coming back. But we had a wonderful time. And of course, if you didn't get a chance to watch that stream live, it is there. So please go by and check it. Thank you. Thank you, Cheryl. I do appreciate that. Thank you, Bertha. Thank you, thank you. Yes, if you are here with us, please make your presence known. Please, thank you for telling me hello, but I also see Sharon is telling everyone hello. I really do appreciate and enjoy the way you guys treat not only me, as I have said before, but also everyone in the community. And that is one of the things when, you know, I started DIY and I realized that we were building a community here on YouTube that I wanted to set forth, just an environment of caring, an environment of respect, an environment of taking care of each other. And I think, my darlings, we have nailed exactly that. So, cool, thank you. So, yes, the trip was very good for me, Lala. You know, and I said this in the live stream when we were down there. I, before, was the type of person who looked forward to long vacations. If I'm not going for 7 to 10 days, or possibly 2 to 3 weeks, I was not interested, because I figure when you're on vacation, you get away and you get to, you know, do different things as well as relax. But early in the summer, my best friend and I, who is also on the live video that we did in Destin, said to me, you should consider doing a few jaunts here and there. Number one, it is more economical, she says, and number two, you'll see that it is just as relaxing. And hi, Calicia. Hi, Brian, Chioma, and Tiguan. Hey, and Dimples Cotton. Thank you for being here. And so lo and behold, I suggested a trip to Washington, D.C. early summer of this year. We went to see Brian McKnight in concert. It was phenomenal, y'all. not that I'm giving any advertisement or anything like that, but I would say this. If you have never seen Brian McKnight in concert, please find a way to go do so. His recordings does not do his voice justice, I promise y'all. And if you have been to a concert and you agree with that statement, please be sure to leave a comment so that the others can know what I'm saying is in fact true. So we did that. We flew into Washington, D.C. the Friday, had some activity that Friday afternoon, woke up that Saturday morning, went on a tour of Washington, D.C. That evening, went to see him in concert, phenomenal. And then that Sunday morning, we flew out. And I had a ball. Like I said, it wasn't a 7-day vacation. It was a jaunt in, do what you were going to do, and jaunt back. And I loved it. And then for the one that we did last week, one of those girlfriends, Shirley is her name, she's also on the video, she said, you know, hey, you know, let's go down to Destin to see what's going on down there. We'll leave the Friday after school. We'll come back Sunday. And I was like, well, let's do it. And you are absolutely right. We went. The drive was a little bit longer going, as I said before, but we had a ball that Saturday. I mean, we were up from 7:15 that morning. We were on the road from 8:15. We went to have breakfast. Then we went shopping. Then what do? We went on a 2-hour dolphin cruise. Then we came home thinking we were going to take a nap, but we actually went to the beach, and that's where I did that live video. So once again, if you haven't seen that, go back and check that out. And Sunday morning we drove back, and you are absolutely right. I feel refreshed. I felt as if I did have a chance to unplug, but most importantly, that I got away. I left school behind. I left everything behind. I left anything that my brain was full of behind, and I just went and had fun with my girlfriend. So we have a few more, jaunts planned throughout the rest of the year, and of course, as the time comes up, I will share those with you guys. But yes, we are going to be crafting. I'll tell you that in a little bit. We are going to be making a shadow box today. I remember last year when I did my Christmas, 25 days of Christmas, we made a shadow box. However, the one we're going to make today is going to be somewhat different, and it's not going to be the same, although we're going to be taking similar steps. And of course, I'm going to be placing flowers in mine just so that I can honor you guys' time and not make it too extravagant. But once you have gotten or understood the template and how we're going to put this together, of course, the possibilities, my darlings, are endless, and whatever you choose to place in yours once you have found out how to make it is absolutely up to you. Hi, yay, she's here, Ella. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. My weight loss plan. As a matter of fact, Kim, I am going to be talking about that remember, I don't know if you guys remember, but a few weeks ago, as a matter of fact, in our last live, Craft With Me live, I think it was, anyway, I said, or I asked the question, how many of you would like me to pop on to just chat with you guys, and we would call that segment Beyond Crafting. Many of you responded in the comment section that you guys would love that and you would be here for it. And then once that live was finished, I went ahead and I placed a poll on our community page, and I shared with you guys what I wanted to do, and I gave you guys some options to choose. The option that was weighed in the most, or rather had the most percentage for interest, was weight loss. And so I will be happy to share that with you once we pop on for our first ever session of Beyond Crafting. And I am so happy, and I'm looking forward to have that video or that live chat with you guys as well when the time comes. Yay! A royal diadem. Thank you. Oh, we have someone from Ghana with us. Hi, Patricia. Everyone say hi, Patricia. She is streaming, or rather watching the stream all the way from Ghana. Hi, Yasha. All the way from Ghana. So we have gone international. Danny's darlings all the way from Ghana. So today I am going to share with you how we are going to make our shadow box. And if you were not able to catch the video in which I shared with you the items that you are going to need, I'm going to share that with you right now. Hey, yay, they're saying hi, Patricia. So the items that you are going to need is 4 of these frames from Dollar Tree. I'm going to be using the silver ones today. I have already prepared mine, again, in the essence of honoring your time. So I just want to show you what the package looks like. This is a gold one. I'm going to be using a silver one today. So you're going to need 4 of these. Again, as you see the template or how we are going to make these, if you want to make yours slimmer by using less than the 4 frames that we're going to be using today, or if you would want to make yours deeper or wider, again, that option is entirely up to you. So you're going to need 4 of these for today. You are going to need some diamond wrap, any color of your choosing, to match whatever it is you're going to be putting in your box. Today, like I said, I'm going to be using flowers, so I have some roses standing by on the side for that part. You're also going to need some black foam board, excuse me, because what we are going to do is cover the ribs, which is going to be the sides of all 4 of our frames once we put them together. Again, in honoring your time, I went ahead and I pre-measured and pre-cut the pieces that we will be using today, and it was not difficult, just taking the measurement of inside of your frames, the length as well as the width. Of course, you're going to need some lights. I was trying to go with these lights from the Dollar Tree, and it seems like I picked up 2 duds for whatever reason. I put in 2 of the Dollar Tree batteries. Yes, Joyce, and please forgive me for not responding. It has been a crazy couple of weeks. Many of you know that I'm a teacher, and one of the most arduous, or rather two of the most arduous things to do as teachers is start the school year and end it, because there is just so much work. So yes, please charge it to my head and not to my heart. I received your pictures. I'm acknowledging them now, and I will respond in kind. As a matter of fact, to those of you also who have been commenting on my videos and have not yet received a response from me, please know also that that is the reason. I'm not ignoring you, my darlings. You guys know that I take great pride in communicating with you guys and responding to your comments. It's just that the start of the school year is very busy, and that's why I have been absent for a few. So I got these. I put in 2 of the Dollar Tree batteries that you can buy there. I can't remember the brand. It didn't work. I went ahead and I put in 2 what was it, Duracell batteries, and it didn't work. I tried not only 1, I tried 2, and they didn't work. So I am using, as I always have products in my house, 2 of these little fairy lights. I'm going to see how I'm going to put this together, because this was not my initial plan. And then, of course, you will need your handy dandy tools, your hot glue gun, scissors that you will need, you know, to cut your foam, your cutting pliers to cut your flowers, and of course your permanent glue, any brand of your choice. All right. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you. Jennifer, I teach 5th grade. Take them back. Yes, definitely I will. The problem with that, Cheryl, and I'll whisper it to you, I don't know if I'll be able to find the receipt, but I know I have it around here somewhere. I usually stick all of my receipts in a particular drawer, so I'm going to have to go through all of those receipts because I'm always in the dollar store buying things. So I'm going to have to look at the SKU number and try to match up to make sure that I'm taking back the right thing. So I will. Yes, so 5th grade. I teach 5th grade. Throughout my career, I have taught from kindergarten all the way up to 5th. My children, my loves, have always suggested that I think about middle school I'm not too quite sure about that, but for now and for the past, rather, 6 years, I have taught 5th grade, and I will have to say that it is my absolute best and most favorite grade that I have ever taught thus far. Thank you, Barbara. So what we are going to do right now is get started with our project while hopefully more people join us. I'm going to put this on the side because, like I said, in the essence of time, I went ahead and I prepared my frames. Of course, when you open the frame or the package, you're going to remove the packaging that it comes with. You're going to remove the fake picture, you're going to remove the padding, and you're also going to remove the backs and the glass of 3. All right, you're also going to remove the little tabs off of 3 of them. I got a little overzealous and I removed all of the tabs from 4 of the frames. I take that back. You're going to remove the tabs off of 2. I got a little overzealous and I took the frames off all 4, but that's okay. I'm going to be hot gluing and permanent gluing my glass back and my backing back. So in preparing yours, like I said, you're going to remove everything that comes with the frame. You are going to, pardon me, a bit tangled up, keep one of your glasses, the glass, and you're going to keep one of your backing. You're going to remove the tabs from 2 of your frames, and you are going to leave the other 2 frames with the tabs on them. All right, once you have done that, middle school to be most challenging. I love elementary, daycare, and high school. Don't know if I could handle. Yeah, Lala, I'm right there with you because, you know, we go to different workshops and trainings throughout the county, and you know, you often hear the middle school teachers. I, you know, have been friends with children once upon a time who had middle school kids. I have had middle school kids, and that's the age, and all the research tells you that's the age when, you know, they're coming into who they are. They're starting to go through puberty. They're a little wonky. I remember even my middle school days, and so it's a difficult time having to probably teach and deal with all of that. I know I don't think I would be cut out for it. I know that we have awesome teachers who, you know, are cut out for that. I do believe teaching is a calling, and so there are those who are called to elementary, which I believe that I am. There are those who are called to middle school, and there are those who are called to high school and who do phenomenal jobs. So yes, I personally don't think that middle school is for me. All right, so we are going to start with our glass, and we're going to have to clean this off. I thought I had my vinegar and water solution on my desk, on my table, but just taking your glass and making sure before you put it in there that it fits. Of course it should, because you took it out of the frame, and once you are sure that it fits, you are going to go in with your permanent glue, just a few dabs of it, and so that you can see, I'm just going in with a few bullets, alternating, going all the way around my frame. I'm not making it the stream too heavy or the bullets too heavy, because I don't want that glue to move under the weight of gravity as I'm holding it up to show you what I'm doing. But I'm just putting down a few bullets. Once I put down my bullets, I'm going to do the same thing with my hot glue. Just a few bullets in and throughout, and yep, that happened from using it the last time and not cleaning it. Or did I do that? I think I did that. Hang on one second. No, it is plugged in. Okay, yeah, I didn't clean it. Pardon me. So going in with a few streams or bullets rather of your hot glue alternating between your permanent glue until you get all the way back around to the other side. And once you have done that, just simply taking your glass, sticking it back in there, and applying some pressure on it. Okay. Before you get comfortable, my love, can you bring me the Windex? I think your brother took my bottle. Was that the bottle he used? Right? Oh, okay. I think I saw the Windex in his room. Pardon me, guys. I'm just trying to get the Windex for my daughter before we glue all of these together. So here you have our frame, rather our glass that we have put back into our frame using hot glue and permanent glue, whatever permanent glue you choose to use. Thank you, Kim. I appreciate you. Yes, you told me, Joyce. You told me that they were awesome. Hi, Brenda from Pennsylvania. Thank you for being here. Thank you guys for your encouragement. Listen, like I said, I just enjoy my community here on YouTube. I will be honest to tell you, I tend not to look at some of the other ladies who DIY. I do have, you know, my few that I follow before I started my own DIY part of my channel, but I tend not to because, you know, I don't want anyone to ever say, you know, oh, this that she made looks pretty much or similar to mine, or, you know, I just try to stay away. And so as such, what I wanted to say is that I don't know what types of communities they have, but I just love the fact that you guys are so caring and awesome and encouraging. Please know that it goes a long way. You know, dare I say, sometimes life happens. You know, who am I to complain? There are other people who may be going through other difficult situations, and so I just try my best to take things in stride. But you guys just always bring a smile to my face whenever I log on and I read your comments, and I just thank you guys really and truly for the encouragement. It does help to lift my spirits 100%. So now that we have this, and I'm waiting for my daughter to bring the Windex, we are going to now start building our frame. So if you notice, the silver part is down here on this one because this is going to be the front, right? And we are going to place the other silver one on top of this one, and likewise the third silver one on top of this one with the silver pointing down. To glue this together, we are going to use our permanent glue, right? And pretty much like we just did with our glass, we're just going in with bullets. And then in the same way, we are going to go in with our, thank you, baby, hot glue, bullets, alternating. Thank you. And then we're going to repeat this process one more time to place down our third frame. Okay. Once you place it down, make sure that you have squared your corners, your edges, and then you are going to apply some pressure. So here we have 2 layers of our shadow box done already. All right. Christmas ideas. That's awesome. You know why? Because I have heard through the grapevine, I haven't been there in a while because school year has started, Dollar Tree has started putting out their Christmas stuff already. And so I am looking forward to my next 25 days of Christmas that I'm going to start filming now. What you guys don't know is that when I did it last year, I practically wore myself out because I was making those videos sometimes 2 and 3 in a day. And then when I got tired of doing that, because I said, let me make the 2 or 3 a day, and that will help me to keep in front a few videos. And then I kind of got tired of that, and then I started making them every night for publishing the next day. And like I said, that wore me out. And so the plan is this year, and I'm going to need you guys to help keep me accountable. I'm serious. Help to keep me accountable. I'm gonna need you guys to encourage me to, you know, start making my videos so that in December I'm not worn out while everybody is looking forward to Christmas and I'm just tired. Tired, especially before my Christmas vacation, which I will tell you guys about that later. I'm so excited. It's already booked and I can't wait. And I can't remember the name of the person who asked me about weight loss, but yes, that is what it's all about, because my goal is to take some nice pictures on the beach. So keep me accountable in that also. We will talk about that in another stream. Oh, thank you so much, Dewana. I appreciate that. Hi, Kamira Sean from India. Thank you so much, Leslie. I am so glad that you are finding inspiration on the channel. You know, the part that blesses me the most is that I'm not just making these for myself, but others find inspiration, and you take the crafting and you take the inspiration and likewise you share it with others. I kind of muse and laugh to myself sometimes, knowing that of course it wouldn't be possible, but knowing that I attend a lot of weddings in spirit. You know, those of you, my brides, who create your pieces and that I put on video, and you guys are so excited. Oh, Miss, you know, Danielle, I love this and I'm definitely going to be using this for my wedding. You know, I just laugh and say, I'm at so many weddings in spirit and so many receptions, and it is just a blessing. So I am glad that you are finding inspiration here. All right. So on the other side, the black side, what I just did was take my paper towel and try to wipe off some of the excess glue that was seeping out. I thought, here, if you can see it. See the little bumps? I thought it was the permanent glue, but it is actually hot glue, which we know is an easy fix. Once that dries or seals up, it'll just be a matter of picking it out with a scissors, a paper clip, something with a sharp edge, and those pieces will come right up. Okay, so now that we have our 3 layers, we are going to hold off, of course, from putting on our 4th layer. The 4th layer is going to be the back, which we're going to be using the back of the frame, the backing that came with the frame. And of course, we know this is the side that goes down, because on the back you have these fasteners that come with the frame. But what we are going to be using as the inside rather is the black side, which is going to match the black of our foam board. And so we are going to take these off. They are glued down onto the back side of this board. Let me see if this will work, because I don't want to tear up the board, which is what it seems as though I'm doing. Hi, Olga Molina. Thank you, Dios te bendiga tan buena. She is all the way from Colombia. Guys, please tell Olga Molina hello. Once again, like I have said, I can't get this. We have gone international, so we have someone watching from Colombia as well. If we have someone who can speak, understand, and write Spanish, Please give Olga my love. I know a little bit of Spanish growing up in the Virgin Islands with an eclectic mix of Caribbean folk. I understand it better than I speak it. So if there is someone who speaks Spanish fluently, please, I would kindly appreciate you guys giving Olga my regards. Thank you very much. So here we have, I've taken off these pieces. Just some little metal tabs by removing the tape that was on them. And even though we're not going to glue down our back yet, we are going to prepare it. And we are going to prepare it this way. So now here is the front of your frame, right? Which we are going to be using as the back of the frame. However, but instead of placing it, the cardboard insert in this way where the back is showing, we're actually going to be placing it in this way where the cardboard is showing. And as a matter of fact, now that I'm talking about it out loud, what you can do is glue two pieces together. Yay, I think we're gonna do that. So you have black on black. I think that would be better. And then for this one, you can leave, yeah, I think that would be better. So you have the black showing through on this side, and then you'll also have the black showing through on this side. So now to do this, we are going to have to glue this down. Kim, I was the one asking about the waist lost. Hold on one second. I don't want this glue to dry on me. All right. I was the one asking about the weight loss, but I was going to say pace yourself with your videos. Maybe choose record a couple of weeks and you can rest for the other days. Yes, Kim, thank you so much for that. You are absolutely right. One of the things with being a creator on YouTube, and any creator can tell you, you know, whether they working on YouTube is a second job for them like it is for me, or, you know, their full-time YouTube. Yes, timing and scheduling is absolutely important because it can wear you out. You know, you guys see the end part of it. You see, you know, the cleaned up video, the edited video, the addition of music, the addition, you know, of credits, what have you, you name it. But you don't see the hours that really goes into producing a video, or let's say a well-made video. And so to all my other crafters out there, all my other, you know, YouTube creators, Kim is absolutely correct. You know, we really need to work on scheduling. I myself, I know I have to do a better job with it because I really love what I do. I love what I do teaching. I love what I do creating. And so, you know, far be it from me to ever have any one of those two things wear me out. I would not be a happy person. A royal diadem. Oh, from Ukraine. Did I miss? We have someone from Ukraine? I missed that. Oksana from Ukraine. Hi, Oksana. Thank you so much, a royal diadem, for telling her hello, because I did miss that in the flow of the comment. Wow. This is absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much for spending time with us. Okay, so now we have put this together. We are going to glue it down in the same process, and you guys talk to me while I work. Just going in with my bullets. I'm gonna try to do this faster since you guys now know the process that I'm taking. My permanent glue. How are we on time? And my hot glue bullets of it all the way around, working quickly so that the other hot glue that we are putting down does not dry. And so we're going to put this down into the space with the clips. I just messed up, didn't I? I messed up. All right, I'll figure it out, guys. So we're gonna put this down here, and then I got a little confused. I'm gonna try to see if I can pick these up, because what you don't want these clips, yay, I got it, showing through your shadow box. All right, that one wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. So this is the back, what the back of your shadow box is going to look like. And then this is, and I'll clean this up later, what inside of your shadow box is going to look like. All right? All right. So now that we have all of these pieces into place, it is now time to put in our black inserts. And the reason why we're putting these black inserts in is because when we look into the box, let me see if I can show you. Do you see how you can see, wait, oops. Do you see how you can see these ribs here? We want to cover this up. We want to cover this up because we want to work in excellence and have our project not, even though it is a DIY, not look as if it is a DIY. And I remember when I made this box for Christmas, and I put some of the Dollar Tree Christmas balls in it, we could have seen this. And I beat up on myself for it because I always say, even with my products, I don't want my DIY products to look like DIY products. And so we are going to clean that up today when we are making our product. Okay, so I'm going to take these inserts that I have cut and to size already, one on my left, one on my right, one on top, and one on bottom. And I am going to put them in place. Now I'm going to show you what this looks like. Already you can see the difference. When you look inside our shadow box, you don't see the ribs showing. Okay, isn't that better? I think that is so better. However, what we do see here is the edge of the box or the cardboard that we have stuck in there. So what we are going to do to ameliorate that is we are going to place a string of diamond wrap onto those edges to obscure them. Now this part, you can use whatever color diamond wrap you have, or you would like to match your whatever you're going to put inside of your box. I am going to use silver because it's easier. I already have silver at my fingertips. Okay, and just by simply putting down a stream of hot glue, and I should be wearing my silicone finger gloves. I tell you how hot glue is no joke. How many of you, and I mean I'm laughing but it's really not funny, have ever been burnt, and when I say burnt I mean seriously burnt by hot glue? Let me know in the comment section. I remember one time that glue was so hot. This very same gun, I love it. I've had it for years. I probably should get a new one because it does act up on me from time to time, but I just love her. She's been with me for a while. And one time she burned me so bad. that I had a blister on my hand for a long time. So just be careful, my darlings, when you're working with hot glue, that you are protecting yourself. You can either purchase some finger gloves, which if you're interested, I can also leave the link for these below when the video has rendered, or like you see I did also, you can just use a scissors or something to tap it down. Okay. Yes, Lala, the inserts really do. Yes, the inserts really do make a lot of difference. It's so funny you said that, Lala, because really and truly, yes, I sleep and I dream in color, and most times I dream of things that I want to make, and really and truly I have tons and tons of sketches that I dream, you know, when I'm actively sleeping, or, you know, I'm just thinking or spending quiet time, and, you know, an idea pops into my head and I sketch it or I write it down. So yes, I thank God for the gift of creating. It really has done me well throughout my life, and not only creating, you know, items, home decor, centerpieces, but, you know, writing. I also write. I have authored, published a book, self-published. I also write poetry. I also speak publicly. You know, it's so. My friend Valerie, she has this saying, she makes me laugh every time she says it. She says she akins me to having the coat of many colors, and her thing is just before I got here, before, you know, I decided to go in my mommy's tummy, that I went into every creative line up in heaven, and, you know, when God was saying, okay, hurry up, it's time for you to go, I was like, okay, wait, one more line, I need to get in the writing line, I need to get in the creative line, I need to get in this line. And so, you know, I have really been blessed with the gift of creating, and I really, really, really enjoy what I do, which is probably why, like I said, it's a calling. Teaching is a calling, and which is really why I think that I do so well with it, because, you know, I can make, you know, help my students to make connections in ways that, you know, other people might not necessarily or readily think of. And if you think, those of you who are watching, of your favorite teacher, you think back to the favorite teacher that you have had, honestly, sit back and think about, why was he or she your favorite? Was it because, you know, they were fun? Was it because they were stern? Was it because they were fair? Or was it because they helped you to see things in a different light? And like I said, that is a gift. That is a gift in and of itself. All right. So I have one more panel to do, which is going to finish what we're doing here. And while I'm doing this, yes, Angie, really has been, yes, running your finger under cold water helps a lot. One time I remember someone sharing with me to keep a glass of cold water at my table while I work, and that has helped me also. If ever I get burned, I just stick my hand in the cold water. Yes, that is true. Thank you, Katrina. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. So yeah, being burnt is no fun, my darling, so just be careful. Careful, careful. All right. So now that we have all of our inserts lined with our diamond wrap, as you can see, we are now going to put them in place face down, because we want our inserts to be seen on our glass. You see that? Okay. And how we're going to put this in is we are going to use our permanent glue. Similarly, just to put some bullets down on each of the ribs, alternating in space, and then continuing the same process with our hot glue. and then placing our insert in. Okay. And then, of course, repeating that process. Repeating that process 3 more times with the others. Okay? Jennifer Smith, yes, if you would like to make a craft request, please do me the favor and send that request to me at Danny's, D-A-N-I-E-S, Darlings, D-A-R-L-I-N-G-S, at gmail.com. And the reason why I'm asking you to send it there is because I do not want your request to get buried by other comments that might come in, and then I forget, and then you don't get, you know, my consideration in creating what you possibly may have requested. So do me the favor and simply send me that email, and that way, once the email is there, there is a record of it, and I will always be able to access my email, which will be time-stamped, and there will be a record of when you requested it, before whomever you requested it, and then I'll try to take that request in time order. Okay? So like I said, and this is to everyone, if you ever would like to request a DIY, please send me an email to dannysdarlings@gmail.com so that I will have a record of your request. All right? What am I doing? I just forgot what I was doing. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes. You are right. And I am working on many of those things and just trying to brand myself the correct way. Okay. Trying to brand myself the correct way to make sure that the work will be secured. So you are absolutely right, Norma. Thank you for sharing. Okay, that one was a little too long, so I just cut off a little snip of it, and I am going to be putting in my last panel. This is so exciting, guys. So exciting. All right, how are we looking on time? No, we're good. Okay. So this is the last panel, and really and truly, this is what takes the most time. Like I said, in measuring these and making sure that they were ready to for the video, I choose to do it off camera. And even though it did not take much time, it took time to get it done. Okay, so here we have our box. This is the front of it with our diamond wrap. I'm sorry for the glare of the light. And then this is the side of it where you can see we are no longer seeing the ribs. Yay! All right, so what we are going to do now in order to finish our project is, and I will clean this up later, we are going to place some flowers into our box as well as our lights. Now, I shared with you what happened with the lights I got from the Dollar Tree. I don't know what's up with that. We will be taking them back, of course. But just so I'm keeping up with what I promised you I would be showing you today, I'm going to use some fairy lights. Oh, and these are blue. I'm going to use some fairy lights that I have. I tend to keep items in stock just because I don't know what my creative mind might come up with from time to time. Oh, these are blue too. All right, so we might use different color roses. But I'm going to use these fairy lights to place them. I'm trying to see. I should have some white ones. Hold on. Yep. This one should be white. It was easier for me to take this out. Okay, yes, these are better. These are warm white. I would use these, but I've already committed to using red roses, and blue lights aren't going to go well with blue roses, so we're just gonna set that aside for a while. All right, so with this, you can do one of two things. What I really wanted to do today was I wanted to actually place the lights through this cardboard. However, because these lights are not Christmas tree lights, what I am going to do with these are just run them around the perimeter of the box, anchoring them with a bead of hot glue. All right, and I think that's a good compromise. Now, if you wanted to instead, with your Christmas lights or your Dollar Tree lights, actually stick them through the hole, I can show you how to do that as well, which is not difficult. I would simply take my styrofoam cutter, and I'm not going to do it, of course. Make sure it's nice and hot and puncture it, make a hole through it for as many lights as there are, and then I will take my light. These have some butterflies on them. Just pop the butterflies off, you don't need that, and then stick this part through the hole that you just created. It's very simple, really, really nothing much to it. So now, because I'm using this, the first thing I'm going to do is leave a part of it trailing out of the side, because you want to be able to access that in an effort to turn it on and turn it off, right? So I'm leaving a part trailing, and then I am simply going to tack it with some beads of hot glue. Let me hold it this way. So this way you can see as I work. All right. And have that to dry, and then we can cover that with a petal so that we're not looking at hot glue. You had to wear shorts for a week. What happened, Elaine? I missed that. Oh yeah, I've dropped my glue. On your thigh. Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. I'm tangled up again, guys. I was kind of in shock that she dropped her. Oops. She dropped her. Ooh. That hurts. Just thinking about it hurts. On your thigh. Yeah, glue guns are no joke, especially if you have an industrial one like this one is, that gets up to high temperatures, 300 and something degrees. It's not cool at all being burnt by one. All right, so this is gonna take me a little longer than anticipated, only because I have to wait for this hot glue to dry. But I'm quite sure that you guys will get the picture of and understand what I'm doing. Just going around the edge of your frame. Try not to lift up. Oh, thank you, Mike. I appreciate the super chat. Thank you very much for coming on and donating to the community. We appreciate you. That $2 will go a far way in dollar store, especially since I have not been in a while because the school year here. Man, I tell you, starting the school year, where my teacher is at. Do we have any teachers on the live stream? If you are, please share an experience you have with opening the school year. I would appreciate it. Okay, So yeah, this is gonna take me a while, and I don't want it to take so long. The other way would have been easier, but you get the idea. But since I am committed, and you're looking for the natural places where that wire just sits, and placing it down. Okay, and again, you know why we're gonna have to cover the hot glue, because the hot glue does not dry clear, which is why I wanted to do the other method, but the lights don't work. Yeah, Lala, I hope she didn't get a bad scar. I got burned from my soldering iron once, and I still have that scar on my arm. Yep, that one was no joke, because the soldering iron actually goes up to 425 degrees. And when I put my hand on it by mistake, I was reaching across my table, and I forgot that it was on, and I actually heard my skin sizzle. Kind of like when you put bacon or steak or something in oil that you're going to fry. Yeah, it was not. I'm laughing now. It was not funny then, I promise you. You can ask my daughter. I cried. It hurt. And I still have that scar to today. And it's not a pretty one. But as a crafter, that's just a part of the job. I've actually hit my thumb with a hammer so hard that I got a bloodshot nail one time too. That was no fun. That was when I was a little girl helping my father make something. So that was no fun at all. Yep, ouch. All right, so I'm sorry about this, guys. And it's so funny, when I bought those lights, I bought two. I usually buy things 4 at a time for purposes just like that, just to make sure that if one doesn't work, I have a backup, and if the backup doesn't work, I have a triple backup, and so on and so forth. But this time I bought the two thinking I would be fine, and now look, none of them works. None of them work. So I'm kind of bummed by that, because if I was able to show you that process, and I may very well do it in another video, it really would have set this box off. But it's okay. This is going to be lovely as well. All right. So just continuing this process, placing my bullet of hot glue and holding it so that it dries while I chat with you. Meaning to ask, Norma, what is the difference between the versions for the styrofoam gun? Yes, you did place that in a comment. Like I said before, forgive me for not responding to comments in a timely fashion, as I'm accustomed to. I'm trying to balance, starting a school year with my students and at a new school. I actually transferred to a new school this year, and I'm loving it. You know the old saying that goes, the grass is not always greener on the other side. Well, I will have to defer and say this time it is. So I'm really enjoying not only preparing for my students, but why are you looking at me like that? Yes, I'm going to answer the question. My daughter's like, why are you going off a tangent? Just answer her question. I'm going to answer your question. So that is why I have been not responding to comments, because I'm starting a new school year as well as learning a new school. But to answer your question, I will have to look to see the difference, because you listed, I think you said, and forgive me, thank you, Pandora. Forgive me, Norma. You said there was a styrofoam gun A and a styrofoam gun B. Please tell me what was the difference, because I did read your comment. I just did not respond. I will have to check that out and let you know. I know that when I got mine, there was no distinction on Amazon whether it was a styrofoam gun A or a styrofoam gun cutter, B. So let me know, and I will definitely research that for you so that you can find out. Oh, I'm so sorry. Lala, please know that you are in our thoughts and prayers. Guys, if you are still online, please send Lala some of your love and prayers and good thoughts, as her spouse has had 2 strokes and a broken neck. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Leslie. I appreciate the encouragement. I really do. All right, so in the essence of time, I'm going to place this one last stream. Really and truly, this, I can actually go around again, but in the essence of time, I'm not going to. Just so that I can honor your guys' time. Thank you for being here. If you are still here, I know we are just a little bit over the hour, but just so I can honor your time, and I may probably do this over so I can get it done the way I really wanted to get it done. I'm just gonna run the excess of this light outside the box as well, okay? All right, so now that we have done that, it is now time to place our flowers. Now, I thought about, and I know that I did not share this with you on the shopping list, placing some greenery down before I place my flowers. And I had this at home. Like I said, you know, I see lovely things and I purchase them thinking to use them in a DIY. But I'm not going to use this because it is too thick. And if I do this, it's going to obscure the roses that we put in it or make them look too up front on the glass. So what I would suggest, if you want to add some greenery to yours, you could probably use some of the, what is it? Help me guys, not foam. I'm thinking, my brain is saying foam. Some of the moss, thank you, that the Dollar Tree sells to cover up the back, to add some greenery to your shadow box if you plan on using greenery or flowers. So I'm simply going to take one of my roses, right? And this one might be too big as well. Let's see, because this is going to make it, maybe not. Let's see how that looks. Okay, so we can do that. And just take your hot glue and stick it down into the hole. Apply some pressure. I'm laughing at my daughter. Now, you guys have been with me for a while, and you know that one of the gifts that I have been blessed with, and my daughter knows too, and she has gotten the same gift, so I don't know why she was just stressing me, is the gift of talk. I'm looking at her through her bedroom door, smiling at me. And so yes, I can get very wordy at times when sharing my complete thoughts, but that's just who I am. Right, daughter? That's just who we are. Yeah? But I had to give the backstory. Backstories are good. Those of you who are watching, how many of you like backstories or context? I like context. Give me the context. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Lala. I am so happy you are here. You are such, you have the gift of encouragement and hospitality, and please know that you are appreciated. So appreciated. I really do. When I say that I love each and every one of you, I mean it. I really, really do. Yes, I'm still laughing at my daughter. All right. So just placing your roses. And then if you want to take this one step further, which I know I will, so when I close mine, I am going to close it with hot glue only, because I'm going to go back in and add some diamond wrap. But I don't want you guys to feel that you have to stay if you have to leave. Okay? Because I'm thinking to match the diamond wrap that we have etched this with, we could probably do something like this. Huh? Isn't that pretty? And I think I'm gonna do that. So just continuing to lay your flowers. You can do as much flowers as you'd like, or as few flowers as you'd like, right? And then what we are going to do is close our shadow box. Okay, and this flower is a little too close to the edge, but we can fix it. And now I'm gonna close it so that you can have a good view of what this might look like. Okay, and like I said, I'm going to go back because I don't want to waste your time. And I'm gonna add some diamond wrap to the back of this box just to finish it a little bit. And then I'm going to add some more flowers to it. Okay, so here is our shadow box. I'm not gonna glue it down yet because I wanna continue with that idea I just had, but this is what our shadow box is going to look like. And so if you would ever create something like this, let me know. And if you're gonna create a shadow box, let me know what you would place in your shadow box. I can see someone placing baby booties in there, or if you got some vinyl, and maybe you used a Cricut to cut that vinyl in the shape of footprints, baby footprints, and then you would put a picture of your newborn baby or your child at a milestone graduation, college graduation, at a wedding. The opportunities are endless with what you can put in this shadow box. So here is our project, guys. And like I said, forgive me, but I'm not gonna close it because I wanna go back in, but I also want to honor your time. All right? Yay! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So my darlings, oh, thank you, Pat. You're here until I'm done. Thank you so much. So let me share with you that we are going to have our next, I'm pulling up my calendar. We are going to have our next Craft With Me Live on September, today is the 25th, September 22nd. If you have some ideas, yes, I love that idea. Sorry, I'm having two conversations at one time, but I want to make sure that I don't miss this comment. A Royal Diadem is saying that we could probably use the middle for an inspirational quote or scripture. And so you could use, I know Dollar Tree sells some vinyl scripture sayings. You could probably get some of those. I've seen them in black. I've seen them in white. If you are using a black background, you could probably get the white lettering. If you're using the white vinyl, the black vinyl, then you'll have to use a black background. But that is an awesome idea. Thank you for sharing that, A Royal Diadem. Yes, for your daughter's graduation. I can see that. My babies, I was telling somebody the other day that, you know, my children are 22, and I really do miss, well, what I said was, I miss having babies. And my friend reminded me of how happy I was when my brother and his wife came back, and I was happy to give my nephew back to them because I had had him for 4 days. And so I had to correct my statement and say that I miss having my children as babies, because as I have watched them grow up, you know, it has just been a blessing to see them grow, not only grow, but to thrive and do great things and continue to do great things with their lives. And so creating this shadow box for your daughter for her graduation would be an ultimate true gift and blessing to her, as well as a blessing to you as well. Yes, diamond wrap around the outside to give it that extra kick. I will agree with you. That will look marvelous. Can't find the end of my diamond wrap. And again, it depends on whether you go with the silver, or I'm trying to hold it closed, guys, because I did not glue the back because I want to finish the inside. If you use a silver box, the silver diamond wrap would go well. If you use if you use the gold frame, gold diamond wrap would do well as well. If you are going to put something colorful in here, of course we know that there is no end of colors of diamond wrap, and so, you know, the silver one just tends to be our go-to as crafters, but there are blue diamond wraps, gold, red, brown. I have even seen a rainbow one. So yes, the choices are absolutely endless. Yes, Norma, the time goes by so quickly. All that plus. She is a purple queen. Have I ever told you, all that plus, that's my daughter's favorite color as well? My daughter as well as my niece is their favorite color, purple everything. Yes, there is actually a purple diamond wrap, and I have some of it. I think I was thinking about you when I bought it. This one isn't open, but this one is. And here it is. Oh, this one isn't open either, but here it is, purple diamond wrap, as you can see. So yes, purple everything. Purple everything, all that plus says. Hi from Barbados. Thank you very much. Oh, Arlene, you are watching from Barbados also. So is a royal diadem. Wow, thank you guys. Yes, Lala, inspirational quote as well as a cross. It would look great. So my darlings, I just want to say thank you guys for popping on today. I am going to finish this up off camera, and then I will snap a picture of the finished product, and I will place it as a thumbnail for this video so that you guys will get to see what it actually looks like when it is created. Yes, a royal diadem. Purple is the color of royalty. You're absolutely correct. So I will finish this up off camera. Be prepared for a DIY 101 video coming on Monday. For those of you who may have missed this Monday's episode, I am going to share with you this coming Monday the pros and cons to permanent glue. Last Monday I talked about the reasons why I use a permanent glue with a hot glue as opposed to when and why I use the epoxy. So Monday I'm going to be detailing the pros and cons of a permanent glue or E6000, and then the following Monday I will detail the pros and cons of an epoxy as well. So stay tuned for that series, as well as my Wednesday and Friday series. I have some beautiful projects coming to you guys in the wings, in my head, in my journal, and so just hoping to get those things out to you guys as soon as possible. Thank you, Cheryl. I really enjoyed you guys being here. I enjoyed you being here. Smaller flowers in the box, yes. And I do have some smaller flowers, but I don't want to use them for this because, here they are. I thought about using them, but I don't want to use them for this because I have another project that you will get to see, hopefully either on Wednesday and on Friday. And you will be able to see exactly what I do with these tiny orange roses. So my loves, thank you, Dimples. So my loves, I just want to tell you, thank you for spending some time with me today. Please know that I appreciate each and every one of you. And until next time, mwah, mwah. Bye now.